Hello and welcome to part 3 of this blind let's play of The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings Enhanced Edition, when the actual game finally begins. In the first video I gave an introduction to this let's play. In the part 2 I played through the tutorial added in the patch 2.0 of the game, and even that I was running away from the monsters like a little girl, the game gave me an idea to play this game on a hard difficulty. So I will do just that. And when in the upcoming videos you see me suck at the combat, yeah, that's the blame. With that said, don't expect me to be any good at the game. Don't ask me for any tips on the game. Even that I did some tutorials on the game when the game came out, mainly because there was no in-game tutorial back then. Anyway, let's get on with the game with hard difficulty, importing my save from my blind let's play of The Witcher 1. Giving me some items and also carrying some story choices into this game. I played through that, thank you very much. And there's also dark and insane difficulties. I think insane is difficulty with permanent death, and dark is just very difficult with some additional unique dark items. So I guess if you want to play a really evil Geralt, that's a good choice if you are very good at the game. That's added, I think, in the patch 2.0. It might have actually been added here in the enhanced edition. Anyway, I will be playing with hard. I'm not that good. With my skill level I should be playing normal, but for the challenge let's play on hard. Indeed, North is more repulsive than those monsters that defy nature and are known by the name of Witcher, as they are the offspring of foul sorcery and witchcraft. Unscrupulous scoundrels without conscience and virtue, they are veritable creatures from hell, capable only of taking lives. Monstrum, a portrayal of Witchers. Anonymous. 6 years have passed since that memorable day when the northern kingdoms, their forces united, defeated the hosts of Nilfgaard in open battle at Brenna. Famine and disease reign in all the north. Elves and dwarves inhabit ghettos. In ever-increasing numbers they flee to the forests to join Scoia'tael units. In Temeria, an unidentified assassin attempts to murder King Foltest. The killer dies at the hands of Geralt of Rivia, a professional monster slayer. And that we saw at the end of The Witcher 1. A month passes. On the banks of the Pontar River, Foltest's army is victorious once more, ending civil strife in the country. Yet the price of this triumph proves immense. Temeria, the year 1271. Dungeons of La Belette Castle, 3 days after the battle. Prologue.
Come on, Sixes, Daddy needs you. Oh, shit! Ha! 20 orens to Grandad. Looky there, he's awake. You daft! Don't go in there!
Shut it, he's in chains, can't do a thing.
Am I right, Master Geralt? Roll again! Why? The dice didn't roll! Calling me a cheat? Take it back.
Look, he's awake again.
Monster Slayer, my ass. A regular whoreson. I heard witches all start out as roadside orphans taken in by mages. Mages who experiment on them. Folks say they plough witches come the equinox. That's how they get those spooky eyes.
Enough! Take him down and put him in the interrogation room.
I thought you died.
I'm not so easy to kill. I don't believe we've been introduced. Vernon Roach.
Walk around behind me if you want to shake.
How foolish of me. Ves! Unshackle him.
Geralt of Rivia. Care to introduce us?
No, thanks.
Bring something to drink. We can't sit here cotton-mouthed. You will tell me everything you remember. The entire assault. And all that happened in the Solar.
And if I refuse?
I shall have to beat you. I've commanded the Special Forces for a while. Got good at beating others. You're a Witcher. You'd endure much.
You better believe it.
Worst case scenario, you'll suffer through it, go back to your cell, and tomorrow, they'll publicly gut you, skin you, and hang you.
Just like that? For nothing?
No. For Temeria.
Downright praiseworthy. Where should I start?
It was a long day. I wish to hear the important bits.
Okay, the way this prologue is built, and this part of the game I have played as I explained in the part 1, we can play this in any order. Here Geralt is explaining Vernon what happened on the day, and I will be playing these chronologically, so starting from the morning, continuing with the day and the afternoon. But it also makes an interesting story point angle, and showing the how unlinear this game is to go this in any order, and they still work. But as said, I will be playing them on linear order, starting with the morning.
Just so we're clear on this, I was not eager to go into battle, but Foltest is not someone you refuse.
Day of the assault. Dawn.
Witcher! Are you up? His Majesty, King of Temeria, Pontar, Mahakam, and Sodden, Senior Protector of Bruges, summons Master Geralt to appear before him.
Tell him I'll be there shortly.
Sorry to intrude like this, milady, but the King...
We heard you.
A pleasant day to you, milady. Witcher.
Stupid war. Could have been such a beautiful morning.
A war can never be stupid when waged by your king.
They've cleared the forests, they're pillaging nearby villages, and they'll soon be murdering each other en masse. Why? Because Foltest's having a spat with the mother of his bastard twins. This is a really stupid war, Triss.
Bastards or not, the children are still royal blood. The Lavalettes are an old Temerian dynasty, and the mix is sufficient basis to vie for the crown. History has known stranger contenders.
Which doesn't change the fact that...
I know. Foltest and the other northern monarchs are neither the smartest nor the most refined, but they're kings, one of whom we serve.
And I'll see Foltest is summoned, protect him if need be. But once the castle falls, we leave.
Did you dream of the Wild Hunt again?
Mm-hmm. I get the feeling that dream's important. Running frantically through the forest. The Wild Hunt. They're the last things I remember. I wake up and try to relive the dream and the memory, hoping I'll find some guidance. Some clue to grab onto. Something that'll help me recover my memory.
Dreams can be very powerful. Some people claim they can even shape reality.
People claim a lot of things. The problem is, it's often nonsense.
We'll know in time. I'm sure of it.
One of the scouts swears he saw a dragon down by the river. Claims he ran into a Scoia'tael unit. That would have been it if the dragon hadn't swooped down. The elves apparently bowed in prayer and he escaped.
A dragon? In the midst of civilization? Please. Besides, does it matter? Witchers don't hunt dragons. Or has something changed?
Nothing's changed. And you're right. It's probably not a dragon. Although it could be a forktail or a slizzard. Maybe even an overgrown wyvern.
The scout ran into some elves and scurried away. That's how that story begins and ends.
At the end of The Witcher 1, as mentioned there in the intro texts, King Foltest, there was an attempt of murder on King Foltest. Geralt interrupted that. It was cinematic at the end of The Witcher 1, and from what I looked at it, I think the assassin was a witcher or a mutant, just like Geralt. Based on the eyes. Let's see what Triss says.
The unlucky assassin? How did the autopsy go?
It was a nightmare. In the months since you killed him, the king's medics poked around in his corpse like a bunch of amateurs. What arrived in that cart? Well, I wouldn't even call it a corpse.
Foltest has some trust issues. Did you learn anything?
His pupil suggested he could probably see in the dark as well as you. I couldn't put an age on him.
The killer snuck past all the guards and nearly killed Foltest and me a month ago. And now you tell me he was a witcher?
Possibly. I'm just saying what the autopsy showed. I haven't told anyone, nor do I plan to. I know what it could do to you if it got out. You might be a savior, a king's witcher now, but masters can be as fickle as the cults they ride.
All right. Time to look to the lustful king and his stupid war.
I'll join you later.
Also, interesting for those who watched the Witcher 1 Let's Play of mine. In that game, I didn't trust Triss. even with history they have together. And I chose this girl Shani over Triss in a certain part of the game, and still looks like Triss didn't mind that so much. But yeah, that's interesting. I was a bit disappointed at the end of The Witcher 1 when I made that choice and Triss basically disappeared from the game because of that. Even that she was obviously a main character in the story. Yeah, this game looks absolutely awesome. As with all my Let's Plays, I won't be rushing through the thing. I won't be walking slowly or to every place. But I will be taking my time exploring places. I'm not saying that I will find everything in the game. I will look to each and every hole, but I will take my time with the game. When there's time for it. When there's time to take time, I will take it. Let's see what the game says. I can save the game now. Yes. Camp of Foltest's army.
Attention, imbecile! Where are you from, monkey?
And also we get the tutorial messages there on the right. That was those were the only tutorial when the game was originally released. Right. Highlights the herbs for me.
But Sergeant, there's a river in the way.
The very reason we've spent the last week nailing together rafts and stealing, that is, commandeering fishing boats. We shall cross the river to the town in those very boats, as planned by His Majesty, King Foltest. What say you to that, flunkies?
Long live the King!
Close order, march!
I'll wager you'll send the lavalets running.
I just know I'm gonna die.
Oh, looky there, new boy. It's that Witcher. Geralt of Rivia ought to know about amulets.
Witcher, sir.
They're getting what
I have
they
a question for you.
deserve. I hate traitors.
We know each other?
Don't recognise your old mates. We're the Crinfrid Reavers.
I lost my memory.
As did Boholt. After the hunt for the Golden Dragon, he took a spill and hit his head on a rock. He can still be a beast in battle, but besides that, he don't do much save eat and shit. Rarely even lusts after women.
I doubt that's amnesia.
I'm Kenneth, and this one here they call Desperate, and this is New Boy. He's apprenticing with us like. I haven't had much luck with the monsters of late, so we enlisted. Now New Boy's gotten himself into this wager situation. Would you help us for old time's sake? I mean, we all got a little riled. But those are bygones, as I see it.
We'd have set you free. The sorceress too. Boholt was just fooling about the raping and all.
Rape?
What rape?
Shut your trap, Desperate. The Witcher don't remember. Waste of words to remind him. We're old mates, that's that.
So you'd have raped this old mate?
Just the sorceress. You were there to kill the dragon, the sorceress too. The peasants wanted at it, everyone did. But there was only one prize, and we argued. There was some commotion, a regular rumble in fact. We tied you up like hogs, meaning you and the sorceress, and went after the beast. But that dragon thrashed us so hard, we spent the next half-year licking our wounds. And you done freed yourselves of your bonds.
Who was the sorceress?
Raven-haired she was. Remember her name, Desperate?
Conifer or some such. So, willing to help some old friends, Witcher?
sure. What's the problem?
What kind of trouble are you in now?
It's a matter of life, death, and quite a bit of coin in point of fact. New boy bet tonight that he'll survive the assault in his shirt and knickers alone. We drunk a bit by then, I admit, but a wager's a wager. Our honour's at stake.
A soldier's honor versus a knight's. I think I get it.
The very core of the matter, Witcher. We're slated to go in the first wave, so the going's liable to be hard. New boy's brave, but he can't survive by courage alone. In any case, we've come into this bauble that's supposed to protect him, magically like. You mind casting an expert's glance at it, seeing as sorcery and such is not strange to you?
Let me see this bauble.
Your wolf medallion, I saw it shake.
It reacts to magic.
So it's true, what the priest said. Hear that, new boy? You'll be safe. We'll fleece that night, we will.
Where did you get this talisman?
We came by it, let's say. We were on patrol, see, and ran into a couple of novice priestesses praying at this shrine. They were nice, smiling and all.
We done wanted to take them two on patrol. But...
Shut it! Boalt had one of his rare moments of clairvoyance, went rummaging in the shrine and found the amulet.
who knows what goes on in that head of his, but every now and then he wakes up as good old Boholt.
Aye, he still cuts them down with a single wallop. In any case, we took the amulet and went off to find the rest of the patrol. Oh, the wonders we saw. First, ran into some squirrels, vicious ones, arrows flying everywhere, but we came through untouched. Barely 3 of the others still standing when a dragon swooped down, the elves fell to their knees, and we all legged it. The amulet's magic for certain.
Though it failed to protect the shrine from your patrolling.
Aye, true. Well, now we don't know what to think.
I'm not sure. I'm not gonna say to the fellow that it could help you. So let's just be honest.
There's clearly magic in the trinket, but I doubt it'll deflect swords or arrows.
Shit, I knew it. I told you so, you idiot. Screw honor. Don your metal, new boy. You'll go into battle, confessional and all.
So be it. Though I'd like to have fleeced the noble. Damn shame.
If it goes on like this, we'll be sipping wine in the Lavalet's chambers by sundown.
Too true. Overwhelming force. That's what we are.
Word is, way up north, there's a tribe of wildmen who go to battle stark naked.
Whereas you have your trousers
Go
protected
stew today.
on the walls.
Why the hell not?
Word is, way up north, there's a tribe of
morning.
wildmen who...
Thinking of it all day.
Goat wandered off last night.
Wandered off to the night, I'll wager. Roasting over a fire somewhere by now.
Stuffing themselves at our expense. So what do we get?
Porridge. I'll skewer and roast you. Bloody sods. Bloody sods.
A lot of chatter going on. I can't even follow it all.
Same as yesterday.
Same slop as always.
Bloody hell. He's a good lad.
Stop bothering me!
Sorry.
If that quack doesn't harm him, it won't heal him, that's for sure.
With Foltest to victory! With Foltest to victory!
Care for a shot before you enter the siege tower? Or don't you drink and ride?
That quack's to operate on Banquo.
Hope he don't sew his dick to his forehead.
Did he get hit in the dick?
Yeah, they cut him up like a pig.
Army.
He'd be better off dead and buried than under the quack's knife.
Bloody hell.
Immune
Send us a butcher instead of a medic.
Curses, I'm still sober.
I'm just admiring the game. This
After your stew yesterday.
this looks so good.
If it goes on like this, we'll be sipping
When I played it on the release, I...
If it ever
Oh,
happens
the
again, I'll
chatter!
throttle and cook you myself. Except who'd eat that carcass? Better off using you to fatten the
I hate traitors.
Yeah, when I was playing this before, I played on my laptop, not nearly as powerful as my current rig. So I couldn't play it on the highest
Word is,
possible
way up
settings
north,
and
there's a
play
tribe
now.
of wildmen who go into battle stark naked.
Whereas you'll have your trousers protecting your
trebuchets are
jewels
fucking
and that
pounding
magic
the
amulet.
pulp out of them.
I'll wager you'll send the lavalets running.
I just know I'm gonna...
We'll skin them alive!
Slipping on that shite.
Those trebuchets.
If it goes on like this, we'll be sipping wine.
Those trebuchets are fucking pounding the pulp out of them.
Must be shitting themselves on the walls.
Those trebuchets are fucking pounding the pulp out of them.
Must be shitting themselves on the walls.
Imbeciles! You're compots, not soldiers! Keep at it and none of you will see home!
Be a soul to be slipping on that shite.
Yeah! Fall in! Move those feet! This is the army, not the barnyard! On the double! Move it! Now!
They're not moving much.
1, 2! 1, 2! And again! That ought to teach you military manners, you rabble! 1, 2! 1, 2! No punching around! Soldiers! Today we enter the fray! An assault! Remember this! A soldier with no balls will likely lose his head! What a heap of imbeciles! You're compost, not soldiers! Keep at it and none of you will see home!
I really like this. All this.
Move those feet! This is the army, not the barnyard! On the double! Move it! Now!
Kick their asses, Geralt!
I will. This all this is completely extra. Something you can just run past, and they put all this effort into this constructing these scenes that are never to be seen if one walks straight with the quest arrow. Amazing.
Greetings. Can I interest you in a worthy cause? We could use your support.
What's the cause?
Veterans Fund for former fighting men of need.
Found anyone gullible enough to fall for that?
There's nothing to fall for. It's just some arm wrestling.
Arm wrestling?
Yeah, why? You put down some coin and we wrestle. Win and the pot is yours. Lose and... well, the coin goes to the fund. Care to test your strength?
Sure, let's arm wrestle. Let's bet 2.
Ah, they're in for a beating.
Keep the indicator in the yellow field. Okay. I'm moving that arms icon with my mouse. It's quite difficult, but not difficult enough for me to
Well,
watch.
that's some strength you've got in that arm of yours.
We'll skin them alive.
It's interesting. Secret. Looks like it. Some materials.
Greetings.
I haven't played dice poker in a while.
Oh, it's like walking. You don't forget how to do it unless you're drunk. Roll a few rounds with me.
Let's see if it is as rigged as it was in The Witcher 1. Let's try 10. This is really nice with Witcher 1. You don't just press button to roll the dice. I can move these dice with my mouse and then I kind of throw them into this bowl. Very nice. have 3 of a kind. Let's re-roll those. Can I select that with space? Opponent has a pair of 5s. Opponent raised. Why? Okay. What is that? What? It is as rigged as before.
Hehe! I believe my luck's with me today.
Well, let's have another go, shall we?
Roll a few rounds with me.
Sure. This can wait. 3 of a kind again. Pair of 3s. I only have 1s. 3 1s. But I'm confident. Come on, give me 4 of a kind. Yes! 5! Oh, no, 4 of a kind, never mind. Excellent.
Certainly haven't forgotten how to play. Here's your coin.
Well, let's try one more time.
Roll a few rounds with me.
If I can actually win some. What's that? 2 6s. Opponent has 2 4s. Sixes. 2 pair. Oh. 3 4s. No, full house.
Hehe! I believe my luck's with me today.
Okay, I think that's enough. Looks like the game is as hard to beat as it was in the previous one. Okay, let's not make Foltest wait any longer.
Those trebuchets are fucking pounding the pulp out of him. Foltest said if you don't hurry, he'll rip your balls off.
And make a witch's medallion out of it.
Okay, well I guess then I better hurry.
You sightseeing? The assault has begun. The king awaits you by the siege tower.
Yes, yes. Are you saying something? Blessing the soldiers? What's really cool is that these trebuchets are actually working. There are those guys there loading it, like physically. They are not just they're actually like animated, and there's a scripts there for those for that crew. There's someone just putting up a pole in it, and then someone will pull the lever and it'll shoot. That's just amazing level of detail they put in this.
They're in for a beating.
Okay, for those who haven't played The Witcher 1...
A beautiful day for battle. Fear not, Excellency, we're out of range of their arbalists.
I am no warrior, sire. I must admit, I prefer to joust verbally or with a pen, the emissary of peace that I am.
Hogwash! You're the emissary of the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes, the Emperor of Nilfgaard, who spared no blood conquering over a dozen sovereign realms.
Thus bringing them laws, culture, and peace above all.
Okay, but King and his Chancellor started talking, so I was cut off there. Yeah, I was saying that those who haven't played The Witcher 1 or didn't watch my Let's Play of it, King Foltest ain't no saint. To say it bluntly, he fucked his own sister and had a baby. who I decided to save in the Witcher 1 game, even that the girl had become a Strika, a monster. So yeah, that's how the Witcher is. Even the good guys ain't saints. If you take King Foltest for a good guy to begin with.
Finally! Traitors of the realm boil tar on the walls while you dally with the royal advisor.
How may I assist you, sire?
We mount an assault today, and you'll be at my side. Follow me, gentlemen. Let's not keep the traitors waiting.
Sire, you said we were out of range.
That was a ballista, Excellency. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away. A deadly and very costly weapon. An experienced crew can cock and release 2 bolts each minute. Yet it has one flaw.
Your Grace, please take cover.
The recoil of the arms is so strong upon firing that the weapon shifts. It simply cannot hit the same spot twice.
I had no idea Your Grace was a learned military engineer.
I'm not. I gave the Baroness those ballistae 2 years ago for her birthday.
Sire.
What say you, Excellency, of men who live in spite of such wounds?
And what say you, Your Grace, of soldiers who inflict them?
Those who did this live no more.
Master Geralt, I wish to converse with you once the storm of battle has subsided.
Forgive me, Excellency, but I plan to leave the royal court as soon as possible.
Might I know why?
Too often they take me for someone I'm not.
What do they call you, soldier? Wait. You served with me at Brenneran during our foray into the Pontar Valley. Norman Sador. Still an arbalist?
Yes, sir. Fate has not been kind to me.
Ha! Norman Sador, for your years of faithful service to the crown, I appoint you Decurion of the Arbalists. Onwards, gentlemen. No reason to dawdle.
To King's will. Follow Foltest. I completely forgot that I do have these gears from the imported Witcher 1 save. I have my Irondite sword, and I have a Diabel, the steel sword. This prologue works in a way that these items reset at each phase, so I might forget these later. But I also have the Raven's armor. It's actually, as far as resistances go, it's not as good as the leather jacket. And I also have this blue stripes combat jacket. I don't know why. And these mage's trousers. I think these are kind of like DLCs or something. And this is really good. Good armor. This blue stripes combat jacket with the resistances and also bleeding bonus. But I will put the Raven's armor on. When I remember, because I did a hell of a lot of work for that in The Witcher 1. It was kind of a side quest that was spanned through pretty much the whole game, and you needed to do a lot of side quests to get that. So I will get everything out of it and wear it as much as possible. And it looks like this in The Witcher 1. And as far as I know, it'll actually be visible in the cutscenes as well.
Forgive my candor, Your Majesty, but I must ask, what fate awaits the royal bastards when...
They're my children. If I hear bastard one more time, someone will die. Painfully.
Your Grace, forgive me. But the laws of succession are irrefutably clear.
piss on the laws. I'll change them if need be. Above all, I'll not allow a band of treacherous barons to use my children as their banner.
Your Majesty is entirely within his rights.
Thanks to Geralt of Rivia, my daughter Ada is alive, and is now the wife of Radovid of Redania.
I see.
I fear you do not, Excellency. The midget king merely awaits my demise.
I am certain King Radovid of Redania wishes your Majesty a long and healthy life.
That wasn't even amusing, Excellency. The old families will never accept a Redanian on my throne. Ada will have to content herself with Redania.
I understand. The issue of succession remains unresolved. Your Grace, I request your permission to retire.
You have it. Black One's in my camp before a battle. What has the world come to? Nothing would make me happier than returning his shriveled head to Emir in a sack. But Triss Merigold insisted I be patient and courteous. Was I?
I couldn't have handled it better myself.
Ha! I always knew you were one of us. And bugger what folks say. They talked about Ada no end. Have you learned anything about the assassin?
Yeah, there are all that dialogue about Ada was about that daughter of Foltest that I decided to save in the Witcher 1. It's also possible to slay her because she was a monster for a while. But anyway, let's be honest with Foltest here.
Triss did an autopsy. It's possible he was a Witcher.
A Witcher? What have I ever done to the ploughing Witchers? Anything more?
He had no medallion, but that doesn't mean anything.
Many in your shoes would have withheld that information. After the battle, Triss will report to me. For now, let us tend to the traitors.
Where are you aiming, imbeciles? Soldier! Spyglass! What is going on up there? The gods! Count Etcheverry! Catch, Witcher! Aim for the rogue with the red plume. Not 6 months ago, he swore eternal friendship to me. Quickly! How much higher?
I need to aim. Well, let's aim at. How do I aim? Like this.
3 degrees.
Try to hit fortification, I guess that's the plan. Nope.
Did we hit the bastard?
He ducked.
Damn it! We'll get him on the walls. Follow me, Witcher!
You know, Witcher, I'm prepared to forgive Louisa. All she need do is to kneel before her king.
Very noble of you.
Are you mocking me? Never mind. I'm certain Louisa will realize her mistakes. Besides, children should have a mother.
I'm lost.
It's quite simple. Louisa and I had a bit of a tiff. She made demands I could not fulfill. Understand? Onward, Witcher! To the top!
I think so.
Count Etcheverry and others immediately intervened, all noble, all sympathetic. They claimed the evil king would take her children, but they would protect them, even place them on the throne. And the Baroness was duped, her motherly love used. In truth, they desire privileges that would weaken the throne.
When you're ploughing for your king, blood and mud, your brow a sweat. Bolted a bandage, breaking a sling. That's a swiping soldier's life. Taking orders, smash your foe. Going and country, there your wife. And a long road at your toe.
Now This is a proper siege tower, I'd say.
Bread and vodka's all you'll get when you're plowing. Look alive, men! Hail to the king! Where the hell are we headed? What the fuck do we want? Victory! This I like!
And that's The Witcher 2 for you. Excellent. Let's do it.
Eyes on the bridge! We're nearly there! Weapons at the ready!